Can I try? That one looks like it could be my size. Can I try that one? Not many people can say that Bergkamp put a jacket on him. So you're right if you put the jacket on me. Of course, okay? Yeah. Oh, there's even... Yeah. Have a look at that.
The goal, of course.
Oh, this is the goal. Crazy. I'm gonna try that. You can tell it's good quality. It's good quality. You kind of feel like a boss in the jacket. Yeah. Feel like a boss in the jacket.
Really clever.
No, this is so cool.
This is the best in the game right now.
Oh, stop it, man.
He brings out, you know, we got ticket time.
How are you, man? Really good to meet you. Well, alright. Shall we sit?
Yeah.
You've done quite a few of these today now.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Reminds me of the old days. It's not bad.
Is this not the most interviews you've ever done? I don't think I've actually ever seen a Dennis Bergkamp post Arsenal interview, like just you and just like general life.
No, it's been quiet. I mean, during my career was every day. It was less than nowadays, but there were of course plenty of interviews. But nowadays it's not a lot.
Yeah, that's nice. Is it nice to step away from the cameras and stuff?
Yeah, it was okay. I mean, I never had a problem with it, but as long as it was all about, not positive, but the football side was always good. So it didn't bother me. But this is different.
Yeah, it is. You look really well, by the way.
Thank you.
You look really good. You've aged well.
Yes.
I've got a few questions that I want to ask you. The first one was just, it's been a long time now, but you retired, obviously, nearly 20 years.
Yeah, 2006.
Yeah, 2006. So, this is the 20-year anniversary, actually. Okay, cool. So, obviously it's been a long time, but how has that been, this new chapter of your life? You've probably adjusted now, but how has it been?
Well, the first few years were, for me, was just stepping away from football. I wanted to get away from that rhythm.
Okay.
And after 3 or 4 months, you realize you need that rhythm, you know? So physically and mentally, it was, difficult is a big word, but it wasn't easy.
Yeah.
So after 2 years or something, I went into coaching.
Okay.
And that helped. Being close to football is not the same as being a footballer, but
of course.
I was coaching, and I've done that for about 7-8 years, I think.
Okay. And
then at Ajax, I got away out of football. And since then it's mostly family. I've got 4 children.
At what point did you know that you wanted to or had to retire? When did things kind of...
Well, I was 37 when I retired, and I sort of felt the last 2 or 3 years that physically it was getting tougher and tougher. You know, you played a game, and then you needed 2 or 3 days to recover from it, and then you start training again, and it got a little bit difficult, and I couldn't give everything anymore as I did before. Yeah. So mentally you start to realize, okay, maybe it's time to just call it a day.
Leave the football before the football leaves you.
Exactly. Yeah. So in the end, I was more of a substitute, you know, as a starter.
What's that like for you? Because you were not only were you a bona fide starter, you were one of the best players in the world. So how do you adjust to going from being a starter, guaranteed, don't even need to question it unless you're unfit, to being on the bench?
It's difficult because mentally you want to be that starter again like the 10 years before, but you know as well, I'm an intelligent guy, and I'm being honest to myself that you can't bring that anymore.
Yeah. So
I could understand the coach not picking me as a starter, but I still had a great season, my last season, which ended in the Champions League final, where I was on the bench, but I was there. So that for me was the right moment to say, okay, this is it.
Did you consult anybody first before making that decision? And then who did you tell first?
I spoke a lot with my wife about it, but basically it's not a decision that you make at one day. It's just the whole season, the last season. It's like every day you realize, okay, this is my last year, and then you start to. I had my testimonial, of course. So in the last few months, you started to think of that, and you start to arrange those things, and basically you're working on your own, saying goodbye to everyone.
So when you knew, and then the testimonial, that period where I know that this is my last season.
Yeah.
I guess we're speaking a lot about the mental side of the game and the emotional side of it. Was that difficult, or had you accepted it?
You started to be curious about the next step as well.
Yeah.
You know, not being a footballer, because being a footballer is fantastic. Of course, that's totally fantastic. But there's a lot of bad things around as well. There's a lot of downsides as well. Traveling, being in a hotel, being away from your family in the weekends. When you have kids, they're free in the weekend, but you're playing football, and during the week they're in school.
It's really difficult.
So it got some downsides as well, and then you start to realize, okay, if I can be free, I can be part of the family now, and as I said, after a few months of that, of having freedom, you start to realize, it was good to be a footballer.
I don't have a routine anymore.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Yeah.
You mentioned a few things there: the family, just the freedom, having more time. What was the thing that you looked forward to the most, and is it still the thing that excites you the most about retirement?
Yeah, I enjoyed the freedom to be with the family.
Yeah,
and when I had that, it was fantastic. But you can compare it to if you go on holiday, you look forward to that holiday, and when you have the holiday, you can enjoy it, and then you go back again to work. But if you have 52 weeks of a holiday, it's not a holiday anymore. So
it's life now.
Exactly. So again, I was looking forward to that freedom, but once you have that freedom, it's okay. But after time, you realize, I want to go back to work, to do something, to have a routine, to get out of bed and go to work, and in my case, work with players or be a coach or whatever. And that's that was basically what happened to me as well.
Yeah, I remember when I went to uni, and then I came, and being away from my sisters was nice. I missed them a lot, and can't wait to see them again. Then you get back there, and it's like, actually, I remember. I remember what it's like to be. What was it like? And how would they describe having dad back? How would they describe you? And then what are you like as a dad?
Well, the kids loved it. The kids loved it when to be around them all the time. It's of course for them. I think only the oldest, maybe my son Mitchell, they experienced me being a footballer, so they know a little bit. But the youngest two, they don't really see what it was all about. Just looking back at footage or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's strange, of course, to have a dad at home a lot of the time. But
away with a lot of things they're used to, maybe.
That's the thing. Yeah, it must be difficult for them as well, just to have an ex-footballer as a dad, and him being around much more than other dads, for example.
Yeah, of course. What are your thoughts on? I grew up watching you. So I was born 1994. I missed a little bit of the beginning of your time at Arsenal, but as we got to 2002, 3, 4, I saw you. You were magic. You would play, and I would, after the game is done, after I've watched highlights, I would go outside and I'd want to do the stuff that you were doing.
Okay.
I would I'd get my friend to throw the ball as high as possible, and I would try the first touch. So you were doing things that excited people and made people want to go outside and touch grass. How do you feel about watching football now? Are there players that you see that make you feel the same way, or what are just your general thoughts?
Yeah, I can honestly say that for me it's interesting to see football and to see players and just see them coping with the problems they face on the pitch. You know, it's like it can be any player, but I can look at defenders as well, how they try to tackle or defend or keep the position or step out or stay behind. You know, that's I'm always interested in the details of football of players and more attacking wise, of course, looking at players. Okay, how are they going to find a solution? How are they going to be creative? To make a difference. So I'm looking a lot at the creative players nowadays, the number 10s or how you will call them, and how they will, they face a lot of opposition and it's difficult because teams are in very compact. There's no space.
Is so good. Now. Like every team in the Premier League.
So I'm always interested. Okay, how would a team or players or two players, a connection between two players, how will that work out? So that's my focus nowadays on football, because as you said, football is very compact and you have to find a way through, especially if you want to play attractive football and dominate teams and want to score goals. Then you have to find a solution.
Going back a bit now, I've always wanted to know who your favourite player to play with was.
The player that I really admire was Patrick Vieira in a way, how he could dominate a midfield, to just change the game, just even by himself. And the other one, well, I mean, you have to mention Cherry, of course. Cherry is an amazing player, and of course, I've been asked millions of times why he is so good, and I always say the same, that every part of the game he possesses that. It's his, and there's no weakness in his game, and every part of the game he does it at a high level. If it's pace or technique or scoring goals or strength or headers or even defending. I've seen him defend in a way that you don't see. Determined to get that ball back, So in every area of the game, he's reaching 99 or 100, and that's special. But again, Patrick Vieira was for me a player who can have the most impact on a game itself. That was for me, really an eye opener.
Yeah, he was for me probably the best time of football. I think just in terms of entertainment, the storylines. I feel like football needs that Man United Arsenal rivalry. That was a proper rivalry. And the face of that rivalry for Arsenal was obviously with you lads, but Vieira and then for United, Roy Keane.
Well, again, you can put it all down to that. That battle between them two. Between big names, big players, successful team managers, clubs. So that rivalry really got us all, both teams, to a higher level. Definitely.
And then you're an Arsenal fan, right?
Yes,
perfect. How are you feeling about the build-up now? We are nearly in the last 100 metres sprint. How are you feeling about the team, and what would you say to them if you were in their change rooms, or if you're speaking to any of the players at the moment?
They put down everything, they laid the base for success. And now you're going into the last part of the season, but it's going to bring a lot of semi-finals, quarterfinals, hopefully. Big weeks are coming up with a lot of big games. I feel nowadays they have the the strength in the squad. So they have a lot of players who can come off the bench and do their job, make a difference maybe.
Yeah.
The thing that I would say to them is just take every game by itself.
Okay.
Treat it like a final.
Yeah.
Don't look further than that one game. Because as I said, there will be coming weeks with 3 big games in them. And if you start thinking, oh, maybe 80% here, 90% there. No, just focus on the first game that comes to you. Because even now, you can't slip up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go and do it now.
Go and do it now.
Go and do it, yeah.
Just grab it.
This is a horrible question. You don't have to answer. But if you had to choose between us winning the Premier League or winning the Champions League.
Ooh. Yeah, I always feel like the European Cup is extra, special. And the league title is something you work for the whole year. So I would prefer the Premier League title.
Okay.
But if that wouldn't come, then the Champions League is of course it's a real big one, of course, especially nowadays.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I say Premier League because 38 games is such a long season.
Exactly.
Champions League, there's luck in the Premier League, don't get me wrong, but in the Champions League, there's probably a bit more luck than...
Knockout system.
Yeah, knockout system is tough.
Yeah.
And one game can go the other way and then that's it, you're out.
That's the thing.
Whereas the Premier League, you need to be good consistently.
I agree. It's true.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on the jacket? It would be great to hear a bit about the jacket.
Yeah, it's of course Antonia Bronze who always made the special leather jackets.
Yeah.
And my daughter asked her to make one for her as well, which was the burgundy one, the leather one for the Highbury tribute.
Okay.
And or the shirt. There was a tribute to the shirt, and they both worked together on this one. And they asked before, like, would you be involved and would you be willing to work with it? And I said yes, because I'm interested in those sort of things. I'm always interested in young talent who try to do something special, do something unique.
This is really special.
Well, Antonia did it already, so yeah, I was involved in every bit with the logo and the color and even the number.
Oh, I didn't even see that when I walked it. Ooh. I mean, that says Iceman.
Highbury 2005,
Wow.
6. So it's a tribute to Highbury.
Did you draw this?
This is my bit. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's so good. So, what made you want to get into fashion?
Well, it's not really that I wanted to go into fashion, but my daughter is into fashion. Antonia, of course, with all the leather jackets. Yeah. And they asked me, how do you feel about making a jacket of you? Yeah. And then I started to be involved with, let's make it a tribute to Highbury, because that's the final season. It's the final salute. It's on there. Okay.
Oh, nice.
So with the logo, and I was just, I was interested in how they would approach it and how they would work with it, and I could learn from that as well, because I always learn from young talent as well. I enjoy that.
You're just a student in general. I think you...
In a way, because all things comes to you that I didn't have a clue about it, like fabrics and stuff, and combining it and printing and stuff. It's fantastic. So I learned a lot from young talent.
Can I try? That one looks like it could be my size. Can I try that one? Yeah. All right then.
This one,
yeah, please. Not many people can say that Bergkamp put a jacket on him. So is it right if you put the jacket on me? Is that
of course,
okay? Oh, there's even... have a look at that.
The goal, of course.
Oh, this is the goal. Crazy. I'm going to try it on.
Cool.
You can tell it's good quality. It's good quality. You kind of feel like a boss in the jacket. I feel like a boss in the jacket. No, this is amazing. You got the pockets here.
Really clever.
No, this is so cool. Cool.
Yeah.
I think that might be us,
Very good. Very nice, yeah.
I know. What's your favourite touch on the jacket?
The numbers. One that I tried was 11 out of 100. Best. One of the best days of my life. One of the best days of my life, bro. Alright, cool.
Round up.
Hey, like I said, yeah, best day of my life. Best day. Did you hear me use my corporate voice?
Coming up with some random words, bro.
I said use my corporate voice. You know who that was? I can't be doing the. Do you get me? Nah, joking. I just wanted to just focus about like getting the words out.
Yeah.
Being relaxed and just enjoying.
He was easy. He was quite good.
He's a chill guy, man. Just in general. Like, just chill, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Sick.
I don't lie to you.
Yeah.
I don't even know, like, where do I go from here, man? Oh, I interview Henri.
Yeah.
I've interviewed Rice and I've interviewed Bergkamp.
Yeah, that's mad. That's crazy.
Bro, where do I actually go from there? I started with, like, Pedro Porro or something.
No one said that ever.